You know what almost never happens right after a paranormal event? Nothing. Almost every time something happens afterwards. People run out, paranormal investigators run in, but people just sitting there? Doesn't really happen. Well, what if the people that witnessed the paranormal event couldn't leave? What would happen if they were in jail? Tonight's stories from the Iola Register, June 22nd, 1888. It was late, around 10 o'clock. Warden Brockway and Deputy Smith were sitting in the main office when the sound of screams filled the air. The screams were coming from the corridor where long-term prisoners were kept. When the warden and deputy went to investigate, they found a prisoner, John Jones, terrified out of his mind. He claimed he'd seen the ghost of murderer Adam Volkovich at his cell door. While alive, Volkovich earned himself a nasty reputation. He wasn't someone to be trifled with. He was housed in the same jail until April 3rd, the day he was executed in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. The warden and deputy waited a few moments, but nothing happened. Dismissing the claim, they started to leave, and John Jones started screaming again. In an effort to calm him down, they took him to another cell. Later that night, Watchman McDonald was startled by the sound of screaming. Again, it was John Jones, claiming Volkovich had come to him again, but he wasn't alone this time. Other inmates were carrying on about the paranormal sights and sounds they experienced that night. Watchman McDonald again changed John Jones' cell. After that, things in the jail quieted down, but many of the inmates were unable to sleep that night. Whoa! I just realized our first 2 episodes of Ghost News both came from Pennsylvania. What's up with that place? I better double check the next article to make sure it's from somewhere else. When the warden returned to the main office that night, he couldn't find the cup of coffee he was drinking and began to suspect it was an elaborate plot to steal it. That's right, he thinks he got mugged!